10 seconds remaining.
They're just gonna gut TI again, and it's only
Dire
gonna be pro
team
players. The
back.
invite.
I hope not. I think
Radiant
Slacks
team
was talking
back.
to me about something. Oh, I can't say. No. Well, I'll talk about it later then.
Hello, Dota TV.
Hey guys, hello everybody that's listening to this that knows is something. Slacks talked to me about something. It's very important.
Got him.
Radiant team pick.
Clockwork.
Dire team pick.
Just like whatever you do, make sure that you don't unmute us.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Sand.
He does those little games like Hungry Box and stuff. That was funny.
Radiant
Yeah, that was.
team pick.
If only
All right.
we had him.
I have said this like 8 times today. This is why Infamous are the best team. People are opening Clockwork, and I'm like, where's the Rubik Sand King counter? The
And it's right
Rubik,
there.
so good against Clock.
Yep.
Throw him out of their car. Get out of here.
Get out of there.
Get off my hero.
Seconds rem-
Sand King gets countered by Rubik.
Dire
It's
team
like
back.
same team.
Yeah.
Can't happen.
No.
Where are you at?
So you're feeling pretty good about it then.
It's over.
Yeah.
They won.
It's
I shut down the
just
stream.
GG right now. Why are you even
I'm out of
drafting
here.
still?
No, I don't.
No.
Like feign a
Dire team
disconnect
back.
and say redraft because it's Dunsky.
Something happened
Radiant
actually in that
team
Vega
back.
Empire game.
Oh my god, the CK band too. It's so good. What happened?
So they picked Pudge last pick,
Oh, I saw that.
and then they had to redraft. I don't know how they got away with that, to be honest with you.
Well, apparently it was a bug.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
A bug,
Dire
yes. Oh,
team
of course.
I will say, I noticed Afterlife had disconnected like twice in other games while they were drafting,
Okay.
and there was weird shit happening. So I think some drafters are having some problems.
Maybe
Maybe he like
he's-
couldn't pick heroes.
Maybe he's just doing it to set a precedent in case he has like a bad draft. And then he just
10 seconds
no, because
remaining.
it's the last pick. It's obviously a bug. I'm just being an asshole.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's just
5
fun.
seconds
Random
remaining.
Pudge lol.
All right. So what do we got here? We got the Jug ban, the Lifestealer ban. You talked about the Dazzle already, the CK
Reserve
ban.
This Layla's Enigma, by the way, that's being first phase banned by Enigma. That's or by Infamous. That's the way to go.
Is
That
it?
guy, oh man,
Was he a great
He played
Enigma
a nice
player?
Enigma. Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine that.
some very clutch black holes.
It's just like, and that's just a hero too. I think for the region, we see Talbot play it all the time. Occasionally, we'll see King Tekka play it or Queen Tekka play it, but it's not one of his go-tos. I don't think. But
What do you think of the silencer?
the silencer, I am into. The Tomato mid silencer, is that what you're asking about? Because
I
that's
think-
what they play. They play.
Yeah, I think you just pick it now and then you can do either.
Did they play the no? Did they play silencer in the last series with me and Andrew casting? I think they might have. It was like the Excel
Someone did.
silencer. I think it was Kat who played it first game, and they picked it for Excel the second game because it was the same opening. It was Sand King silencer opening, I think. I'm almost positive.
For
Like one team and then the next team.
I see.
Is how they do
I was busy realizing that you had to purchase the
Purchase
Necromancer
stuff.
pack
And
on
Diablo.
Diablo 3. Yeah.
I didn't know people.
Just
still played
I
that
just
game.
wanted. Well, I don't, but I literally just wanted to relive some nostalgia and play Necromancer.
play Path of Exile with us because I'm assuming you played Diablo 2, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so
I
play-
played Path of Exile. It's a good game.
you should. Me and Carlo play. We've been playing and we try to play, but obviously can't now because there's.
Who needs Siltbreaker? Just kidding. Love you, Valve. Siltbreaker is awesome.
I'm gonna-
Actually,
I'm gonna
that's
admit-
why I even was looking at Diablo again. I was like, man, I like these games.
I'm gonna admit to you something that I'm ashamed to admit.
You haven't played through Siltbreaker?
I haven't touched it.
That's okay.
Is it?
I've only played it once, but it was giving me those feelings.
I gotta get people to play it with. I don't
Yeah.
have friends.
It takes a long time. And I just want to play Dota. If I have a group of people who want to play Siltbreaker, I'm like, hey guys, how about we just play
play
some Dota?
Play
Yeah.
real Dota. Yeah.
That's what happened in Warcraft. You know, they were just getting some friends together to play some Warcraft 3.
And
And,
you're just like-
there's one guy's like, hey, now that we're all
Radiant
here, you guys want to play that
Like,
Dota
that
custom
Dota
game?
game?
Oh, that game is really fun. Why don't we do that? And that's just what happened. That is
That's
a
the story
blood
of
seeker.
Dota 2. It sure is, man. It sure. This is not a hero I was expecting to see from Infamous. This is something we see a lot of from Fnatic, a team that, by the way, has made TI
10
already. So
seconds
congratulations to them.
remaining.
Woo! But this is something that we see a lot of from Fnatic for
5
QO in the mid
seconds
lane.
remaining.
It's
Well,
a
it's
hero that
sturdy.
it's very good. It's a very good hero.
Much like Ursa,
Reserve
extra
time.
good when you have the last pick in the draft.
Yes.
You get to determine which lane he heads to, you know?
Yeah.
See some shit melee matchup mid, you're like, get on.
Let's go safe lane.
Eat my Bloodseeker.
Yeah. Or
Like,
that. Yeah.
I think what's the other thing? Super fast early game push, right?
Right.
You can't pick Lycan into this, I don't think. And his silence is really good when you're playing against Clockwork because the way like the cogs work, it like creates this little buffer zone that are really hard to play around. And then if you like layer the silence on top, see these are the cogs. This is why you need a camera while you're in the draft.
Some high
and then
stuff.
this is the Bloodseeker circle, right? So you can like do this Venn diagram shit.
Okay.
Because you're like, oh, the Clockwork has to go this way. I'm going to silence here.
He has to get silence.
It is the denial of the area. It is a denial effect. All right.
That's it.
Looking at you, chat.
Yeah, that was well done. You're a better professor than the Haas is.
No, don't come on now.
Right,
don't insult the professor.
We got the pure. Wait, this does pure spell immunity. So Rupture is something to consider against Omni Knight, who does have the repel. How do you feel about this Omni Knight pick?
Dazzle and Omni, disgusting. They can pick like a Shadow Fiend Venge would be the last two heroes if it was a lot of NA teams.
Yes.
You do that like Shadow Fiend mid, and then plus they have the Clockwork. I think they're probably going to Shadow Fiend, and then I think they will Venge.
Okay.
That's my guess. Because Shadow Fiend's also really good against Bloodseeker because he just stands still. He doesn't move. Oh, they stole the Venge.
Dude, Infamous are on point.
Wrecked.
Infamous are on point.
Oh, get out of here.
It might not, they like.
Get out.
Infamous might not have been thinking that Midas Club Elite were going to go for the Venge.
Oh, they were.
So you're giving him that. I guess it's fair to give them that much credit after the first game they played in this series.
But I mean, you would definitely pick a Shadow Fiend here because they're going to ban the Shadow Fiend from Infamous because they have the Clockwork. Ooh, the Storm Spirit. See, I was digging. See, now I don't know how I feel about Storm Spirit and
There's
Rupture.
a lot of disables that are instant, like Lift.
This is spooky.
Burrow Strike. Yeah, it's a very spooky game for Storm Spirit.
Yeah.
Until you get like a Lincoln's or BKB or something. Probably Lincoln's.
10 seconds
Yeah, it is
remaining.
definitely spooky. However, there was Repel. So he actually is
5
pretty
seconds
okay, I
remaining.
think, just jumping around if he is repelled up.
Radiant
They've
team back.
banned another Lincoln's hero. Much like with the Bat Rider when they had been on King, a.k.a. Queen Deca. The Rupture suffers from the same problems.
Yes.
All
right.
I would ban, if I'm doing my Venge,
10 seconds remaining.
I guess this pretty much guarantees Bloodseeker mid, but
5
that's like
seconds
fine because
remaining.
there's a Storm Spirit. I mean, you're okay with that matchup. That's great for Bloodseeker.
Yeah, right.
So I would ban an offlaner.
Reserve time.
Or is there a better position for?
It could be, yeah, that right, because Sand King was 2 games ago.
Like the Ricky? They'll ban the Ricky probably.
I would assume.
Because he would give really good vision for Bloodseeker. He combos up nicely. Again, the Venn diagrams with the smoke screen.
Yes.
And then Omni and Dazzle are both in the back line. Don't want to be disrupted. That seems pretty good.
Any hero's silence could be pretty good for him.
I'm sure there's tons of options too. Like a Matthew Earth Spirit is also very good.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that hero that much. He is a very good Earth Spirit, by the way. I haven't seen the Earth Spirit as much
Radiant
recently.
team
They're
pick.
digging the Lena ban instead, thinking it could be a mid hero that could abuse them. It is possible. The lanes get a little funky, but you can do it.
I really want to see this Bloodseeker.
You could just do like off lane Sand King position for Avenge, which is fine.
I really want to see this.
And we haven't even talked about
10
Swap
seconds
Rupture, which is
remaining.
great.
No, it's very good, yeah.
Oh, you know what would be sick? A puck. They would have Swap Rupture as well as
seconds
Swap
remaining.
Dream Coil.
Break. I see where you're going.
Oh my
And it
goodness.
is a Tomato
Reserve
mid hero, in
time.
fact. Also.
And he's someone who gets right on top of Dazzle and Omni. I'm really liking the puck now. He gets out of the cogs. Oh god. Oh, it's so good.
So then,
I can handle it.
So okay, all right. So
Mod, hold me. No, it's okay. You don't have to hold me.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right, good.
So you're thinking Sand King offlane then
Yes.
for Infamous? Okay. So then just Rubik support too, which is totally fine. Bloodseeker, we'll see where he ends up. And we still have one more pick for both teams.
Oh yeah, who the hell are these guys going to
I have no idea what safe laner you picked.
Terrorblade's gone. Shadow Fiend, well, not happening in the safe lane there,
You
boys.
were so sure of SFN. That's a
All right,
hero.
see, that's not on me. I mean, who's gonna?
There's nothing you could do there.
When you watch the summit and someone says, "Is this like an Arc Warden game for Chappie?" and everyone on catch goes, "I don't know. Like I don't know anything
I
about
don't
this
know what the
hero."
hell it is. So it is a Bloodseeker safe lane.
Yeah, so they go with the Queen instead of the Puck. Same benefits. Queen was like the classic hero against Clockwork because he turned 6 and tried to gank you mid, and you just blinked away and well, can also hunt down Dazzle and Omni, but difficult to burst them from full to 0 without them getting off their spells, in my opinion. So I like the Puck silence because of that. However, Queen does do a little bit better. Like she can get that Orchid fast and just try and like shut down the Storm Spirit completely. Also has better right click damage for sieging towers.
Dude, This game probably will take forever. If Infamous were to win, it would take a long time.
Yes.
Because of the magnetic field.
I think
it'll take a long time probably for both sides,
yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, either way, this one could be a while. But that's interesting, the arc warden.
That's
just
we've seen Chappie play it, as you mentioned previously. We've seen Anna play it for OG.
No Tail played as well for OG.
Yeah, he plays it occasionally.
5 seconds remaining.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's. I don't.
There's
think
a couple more. We saw EG a couple times played it. Arteezy, I believe.
Fear, when he used to play it for the first time. I think it like Captain's Draft
first
or some
official game.
Some BS like that.
First official, unofficial game.
When he was very good. Yeah, exactly.
When are you suggesting he's not anymore?
No, not
you
Fear.
don't think?
Fear,
oh yeah.
Fear, of course, is always amazing.
Of course, forever.
I don't care how old Fear gets.
He could be 80.
Yeah, he could be 80.
Dota 7.
He will have better mechanics than 90% of the Dota players, even when 8. Well, maybe not 90%. You know what I mean. You get to that.
Eventually.
It's over. All right, we are getting into it, folks. It is going to be our second game of this winter bracket final between Midas Elite as well as Infamous. So don't you go anywhere as we have the tower battle.
Don't do it. Stick around.
Mandy did not buy a battle pass between now and then. Unfortunate.
Just you wait, dude. That first game, when they're there at TI, because Midas Elite are going to win the next 2 games. I don't actually think they will, but he will be on stage, and he still won't have one.
He still won't.
It's a statement.
It's almost embarrassing, man.
Prepare
All right, here we go.
battle.
Let's figure it out, my friend. Player who plays the most observer awards by 15 minutes. So probably not the Omni. Probably.
You know what? The worst part is there's someone on the team that has 1,000 levels. Couldn't send
get him one.
Someone over to his butt.
Maybe he played enough Dota games to get those 1,000.
That would be very impressive.
Yeah, it would be. Okay, so I put Excel because I really like Excel also. And I think he'll probably do the most.
I don't know, but who are they going to... See, I'm just going to go with Pico because I can guarantee that he's going to be the one warding, I feel like.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Total number of smoke ganks at game end.
All
right, I'll go 5-8. You go 0-4. We'll see if one of us gets it right. Total number of blink daggers per star. We have Sand King is by 25 minutes. We have Sand King. And
that's a 1. That's a 0 to 2.
That's 0 to 2. You're right. And then first player to get 15
Bloodseeker.
Quap or
Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker? Oh yeah.
Blood. See, wait.
Oh, this is.
If only there was a Shadow Fiend. This would be
they're
so
walking
easy.
right up, Matthew. You're crazy to get the cogs off too. This is so nuts, Matthew. Oh, he stays alive. I can't believe it.
Fairy Fire?
How? Yeah, he must have. I don't know how that happened. He must have had it. There's no way he gets healed up any other way. He doesn't have a stick.
I'm checking it. I want to double check that because that looked like a Fairy Fire.
It must have. It looked like
he had a Fairy Fire. What a player!
And he bought another one too.
What a player! He's like, yep. that was saving.
He's like, I'll walk up first. I have a Fairy Fire. This is the only way this is gonna work. And they actually survived. Fucking A has, by the way, 8 tangos too. I'm into it. And the A is actually roaming elsewhere. I think they're like, okay, they're probably coming bottom with an aggressive try line. Let me go top now, or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're trying to get that matchup. Just disgusting. Life is over.
That is not fun. And they've rotated Matthew top. They've rotated Avenge top as well, so they will help out King Tekka. So this is going to turn into a try versus try very quickly. And I wonder if they keep the Bloodseeker down here.
This is a great solution. Yeah, no, he stays. Because there's no good answer for our board.
Burrow strike to come through. He does have... Nope, Shadow Word's down. They need a couple more auto attacks. It's first blood. King Tekka coming through. And even with the flux, it's not really doing enough. His friends are nearby as well, of course. And Salve will come out for Tekka, and just like that, first blood will go the way of Infamous.
Yeah, this Bloodseeker pick is actually so good. Like, you can't... Generally, 1v1 is very difficult against Omni Knight, right? Like, there's so many heroes that suffer, and he just doesn't stop, like, non-stop heal, and it's frustrating.
Right.
But Bloodseeker doesn't give a
shit. He just heals himself with Blood Rage, and he's also got insane base attack in terms of getting last hits.
Let me just give you 4 more. Like, here you go.
Yeah, and I remember your tweet about that. We've talked about it before. It's the same thing, and he has the Coin Blade on top of it. So, yes, while it doesn't affect the knives, the auto, like, the last hitting in terms of him getting just his own CS is going to be perfect. And then the blood
look, do you see these denies? Do you see these question marks popping up right now?
You were completely right to say this about Bloodseeker. I can't even believe
Can I get 30%? Oh, no, he's getting zoned out. Their Arc came back.
I don't know if they
This is cheating.
I think you just TP now, don't you?
I think he'd be close to dying. He's fine. He's got poor man shield.
Good case back in 2 seconds. I don't know if he's fine, my friend. I think he's actually dead.
Totally fine.
So,
damn Flux, dude.
Flux is pretty good. They rotate the lanes well enough that they will give Bloodseeker a chance to rest in the well for a moment. And he will go down. It is not first blood at the very least, so that's good. They actually rotate Ben Haas back down bottom, interestingly enough.
I think this is the right play. I mean, this is 2 cores here. This is still worth, isn't it? I mean, as long as he doesn't
what if
die,
he dies again?
He should.
He's
Right?
going to die again.
All right, this might be the underestimating the Arc Warden play right here. This is the I don't understand this hero. Yep, this is the I don't understand this hero.
Well, I don't know what that was. That was not the play. I was with you for a moment there until he...
Well, I didn't think he was just going to run at his face.
Okay, Benhaz, let's relax a little bit. But we're really seeing Benhaz only knowing how to play 3 heroes right now. I'm just kidding. That's not true. But
The worst part is he just TP'd down there. So, like, the whole point, again, was that, like, if it's Bloodseeker versus Arc Warden, the supports need to be there. If it's if it's, like, basically the support should be wherever Arc Warden is. Because he has to go for Midas first. You want to shit on him. That's the life. Yeah, that was really bad.
And the thing is that's worse is that he TP'd down there only to die instantly and have to walk back.
Yeah.
Which is so much time and value lost. So whatever advantage they had from that small laning phase that was there in that kill is gone.
Dunzo.
I mean, it's still pretty early on, but...
Supports are here. Rubik. Yeah,
all right,
he's
fucking A, better
getting
buy another
mad
TP.
pinged. He was like, dude, why are you still next to that tree? We have a ward. They were just there. Please be careful. So, he knows everyone's down here, but the wave's relatively close. It's going to get pulled back, and now it's going to sit right here. So, Arc Warden's gone. He now has to leave this lane, I'm pretty sure.
I wonder if he's going to. Oh, is he going to go for this kill, Mandy?
He needs
Oh, Tomato blinking out. Shadow Strike's actually going to kill him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's dead, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, oh, he's dead. He's definitely dead. One more. He needs 2 more ticks. See you later. So he's like, deny me.
Oh, the illusion. Oh, my God.
That would have been dank if the illusion...
That would have been the dankest of illusion, or of denies.
I don't even need to be over there. I'll just send my illusion to do the job.
Yeah, I got this, guys.
So Tomato actually made the smart play by blinking out instead of trying to man fight against Bandy.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. So he's doing well NCS and he gets the kill. And despite them rotating lanes and getting 2 kills on that Bloodseeker, he's still going to get good farm. I don't care what happens. So this Arc Warden's again screwed. They have Pekko down bottom, but I don't think they can do anything about this. Magic Missile, Telekinesis, Spark Wraith, and Flux will go, and actually probably keeps the Arc Warden alive. Now, actually, Excel's taking a lot of damage. He might get caught here. The Flux is back up, probably. Nope, 9 seconds. He's dead anyway. Dude. Okay. This is going well until they just give these kills away.
Yeah. I think it's just, again, the lack of knowledge, it looks like, about the hero. Not that I could do much better. He's so odd. Like, I don't know how to describe it. He's got such strange powers. Like this Spark Wraith thing that's just, like, zoning you over here so that once his supports have now returned, then it's difficult for the Venge to be a bully and to, like, have these good angles on him because he knows where Venge can't be thanks to the Spark Wraiths.
Right.
So he can play certain angles better. And then Clockwork can then work around those, saying, hey, I know Venge can't be here or here, so he won't have vision here, so I can walk up here. And
so there is good news for Infamous.
what is it?
You can jungle on a Bloodseeker, I've heard.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, you might be surprised for those of you that don't know about him. But he could be pretty good at it. The bad news, though, is that, of course, fucking A is probably going to start getting a lot of farm.
True, but I think because of King Tekka and his wonderful lane up top, he could have a very early Blink Dagger, and he can go and just dumpster.
He has 34 CS. He's already well on his way to his Blink for sure. In fact, they need to start putting pressure on him, or else it's going to be troublesome. But I guess that sacking the lane might be the play for Infamous until you get some way of smoking and killing him, I suppose.
Damn. I didn't actually know Arc Warden was so tanky with levels. He gets 3 strength gain per level. And now with the new HP regen, that's nice.
They must have buffed him a few times in that regard. I mean,
well, he's beefy. He only gets 1 point agi though. That's a bit of a sad life, but that's okay. You just buy cheesy items anyway.
Dude, why do I hear ball lightning?
I don't know.
That's weird.
There isn't
That's
one.
a bug. It's Mandy, unfortunately. He's got to use it again, and then we'll fix it. But he's not going to anytime soon. Instead, we will see a potential gank onto Lelis in the top lane. As the Burrow Strike comes out, the Epic going to get the chance. Magic Missile will follow up as well. He's got Purification, but the lift is there. That is a great stack of stuns, or rather a great, the word I'm looking for, Trent.
I thought a good chain of stuns. I thought it was
Chains,
good.
that's
Oh,
the
I
one.
see what you're saying. Yeah,
chain of stuns.
Stack. A good not stack of stuns,
Exactly.
perhaps. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So going for the Shadow Strike, the thing is difficult now because Mandy can ball lightning and just avoid it. Meanwhile, battery result, they're going to find Benhaz here. This is actually not good. He's going to get his way through, but the ball ending will come out. The overload is there. And Ben Haas is having a rough game.
Some casters said this Bloodseeker was like a genius pick. It might have been me. It's possible, but I can't confirm or deny.
Okay, listen, I think the pick is insane. I think, or good in an insane
yeah,
way.
I still think it is.
I think that the problem is not necessarily the pick, but actually
it's the lack of understanding into the Arc Warden as well as just like running into him twice and dying.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he might die again. As the Arc Warden Tempest double is going to kill him. Oh, he gets out of the Spark Wraith in time. Luckily enough for him. Okay, this is starting to get... So King Tech is probably going to have to do some work. Along with Midas.
Yeah, majorly. But that blink is relatively close. However, Storm, you know, he didn't really get ganked. He got that one death from the Queen, but there wasn't that constant pressure mid or anything like that.
I think Benjaz is going to get it.
Bruh.
Oh,
please, creeps, eat the battery salts, save me! Oh, he should have just ran.
Dude, the Blood Rage is actually killing him.
Oh, he would have been killed by Arc Warden anyway.
Yeah.
Look at the range on Spark Wraith, by the way. You guys want to see something ridiculous? Look at that shit. I mean, it hits a 2-second activation delay, but still.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
Yeah.
Kind of nuts. I didn't know that.
Pretty good.
I always assumed it was like just directly around the hero, but makes the hero better. All right, well, this is starting to work out pretty well. The net worth is looking like it's third, and not by much for the Arc Warden. He's very close to second, in fact. King Tekka is turning into a carry Sand King, and once he gets his Blink Dagger, he really is going to have to carry, because until that happens, I mean, Benjaz is level 4. He's like a support at this point.
Yeah, he actually is.
Dude, I completely agree. I think the pick was great. I just think that the 2 deaths were pretty disastrous. If he TPs when I said he should TP down bottom at the first death, he's fine, right? He doesn't die.
Or just has supports. Yeah.
Or that works too, but
once the Arc Warden gets there, that's life. Blink Dagger is there, so
this is the one Blink Dagger we're going to see for the next 25 minutes.
Nice creep cut by the Storm Spirit, but we need a smoke. Oh, there it is. Excel had purchased it on up.
I would imagine that Midas Club Elite think this Blink is coming soon.
Oh, look at this sentry. Get him. Get him, Matthew.
Oh, yeah.
Why is he? Who is he leaving that for? Oh, my God. What a nice support. Can you believe that? How's he even going to... He's going to have to come over and blood write it. Just to
see a vision.
But he doesn't have the levels for it.
What was the point?
Oh, he's going to have to use the courier?
No.
And he's like, all right,
no,
dude,
don't blink King Tekka. No, I don't know if that saw him. Oh, wait, that was
dude, what is happening?
I don't know what's going on.
Wait, guys, we're having some issues here. Can someone please come and give vision on this? Are we really going to bring the whole courier with nothing on it? Oh, jeez. This is the sad. Hey, dude, come back, come back. No, I don't have time for this, dude. I'm in the lane.
I'm in lane. I might die to the Arc Warden again, but I'm in lane.
Oh, my God, dude. He's still...
He's actually going back for it.
That is really funny. I'm glad we caught all this. This was a saga. What an epic tale of the life of a ward.
I would use, but yes, you're right. There's a more mean word I would use for that situation. A cluster kerfuffle, if you will. Yeah. Haste from top. Tomato's probably going to get it. He also has a freaking DD, but it's falling off now. The Arc Warden is top. They're going to get a tier 1 tower, it looks like. However,
not the hero I'd want to try and gank.
No, not at all. And he knows. He's control pinging. He's like, there's people here. And that's it. Yeah.
Great. I like he runs into them, runs away, and he goes, hey, wait a second. I might go run back at him. I'm an Omni Knight.
I have repel.
He's just like, where's that Venge? Please don't triple stun me again.
He is back up this time.
Like his one problem.
He's got people that can help him out.
Oh, look at that raindrop.
That's great.
Alright, where's level 6? We got it. Then I was ready to make some rotations in. But mid lane, just a punch, just a little tap.
Tomato's out. Stop jumping. Good try, Mandy. You didn't dodge it. So he thought about Sonic Waving, but then the Purification came. Tomato, you need to be careful, buddy. Look out. He's got a haste at least. Some launchers.
He died last game doing that, right? He doubled back for a scream on some creeps, and he got lifted.
Yeah.
Instead of having time to blink.
Yep. I was like, maybe don't do that.
That was pretty funny.
All right. Well, the treads are finally done for the Bloodseeker. He's actually not too terribly far behind that of the Lela's. I guess you could consider this Benjaz Bloodseeker an offlaner, correct? Because it was pretty much a safe lane Sand King.
Yep.
It's just not the right... Oh, this is a smoke coming out. They are probably going to find Bloodseeker again. Yeah, he's mega dead.
I don't know. They kind of missed it. Does
they have jumped, though. No, maybe not. They need a pull. Does he have it? I think he's still dead. Battery cell. Oh, the burrow coming out. He's going to live. Now the TP to go through, get the lift off, he will, and now there's no mana left. Mandy's in trouble, into the cogs he goes. Sonic Wave onto 2, a double kill for Tomato, beautifully done. The Burrow Destructor follow-up, 3 dead. Matthew, this is what you were talking about, man. The left into the cogs, or out of the cogs for that matter, works both ways.
Oh my god.
That was dang.
If you guys ever question Rubik versus Clockwork, if you ever hear anyone question that, you find that clip and you say, this is why Rubik is so god tier. I also love playing Darkseer against Clockwork for that exact same reason. It's vacuuming the enemy team into the cogs, you know? It works both ways. And Matthew just abused the shit out of it. The WoW is well deserved there from Tomato.
Absolutely.
Like, ugh.
Dude, King Tekka.
What were we supposed to say instead of Wombo Combo now?
The Rainmaker.
That was the Rainmaker.
That's the Rainmaker.
That was, in that time, like, Matthew was the janitor, and he called over his assistant, Tomato, the other janitor, to bring the mop in the bucket.
Yeah.
To clean that shit up.
I need that clean.
Because they're done.
There's a spill on aisle bottom lane, and you need to clean it right now. Well, we're all having good fun here, but you know what's not fun for Infamous?
Getting thrown into cogs on Sonic Wave.
No, for Infamous.
Oh, what?
This?
That Arc Warden fella, yeah.
That guy's
Midas?
not fun.
Yeah, no. He is distinctly the anti-fun.
I wonder if they're going to have a better idea of how to play against this hero after this game ends.
I don't know. I've watched a lot of Arc Warden games, and I still don't really get it.
I don't understand either.
I understand he's pretty friggin' fun, though.
I played him in this current, like the current iteration of Arc Warden right now. I played him once. And the only thing, you weren't there, but it was like me, Ortiz, and Pierre, and Dakota. And the one thing I kept saying was, dude, I have such long attack range. What are you saying? Because I went to Hurricane Pike and there's a cast range talent, or attack range talent. I was just like, guys, you don't know what's crazy? My attack range. Because it's a level 20 talent. It's 100 attack range. It's like Silencer. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
But Tempest Double is good for split pushing. But there are, I don't know, it's a weird hero. It's a very weird hero. That's for damn sure.
I mean, his mid to late game is pretty understandable, right? He just sends a stupid clone around, it casts all its spells or items at you, you die. That part, you know, it's pretty well understood. It's just that laning stage, I feel like, and like handling him that seems to give teams the most trouble.
Absolutely.
As well as like predicting when it's going to come out. Like you see teams against Empire, they just ban it first phase. They're like, I don't want to have to think about this for the rest of the draft. It's like the Abed Meepo.
It's sort of a similar. I think, and I would imagine if Infamous lose to this, they might.
They would just ban it first phase. They'd be like, all right, Enigma banned, Arc Warden banned. Show me what you got.
The Bounty Hunter too.
Better to fight the enemy you know than the enemy you don't.
Very true. Yeah. Benjaz is catching back up. He's working on a blade mail. He is still ways away. The Midas is going to kick in and start helping out Zet, the Arc Warden, pretty soon as he's building into a Maelstrom. The good thing about the Arc Warden, of course, is you have double Midas, right? He's got 10 seconds on his Tempest double Midas, and then, of course. But in the meantime, it will be Infamous sitting behind the Tier 1 tower. However, they did scan, by the way, when they smoked up to enter the jungle.
It's like the longest play, dude. I mean, they have been waiting forever.
I mean, the thing is, they got scanned, and they don't know it, though. Yeah. They have no idea they were scanned correctly. And oh, nice. So what did I pick?
Give it away. What?
I did.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, all right, we're good. Most observer words, I'm correct.
You the man.
So they get the tower. The Tier 2 tower will take considerable. That's not considerable. I thought it was way more damage than that.
Has there been a rupture yet?
No.
I didn't think so. Oh wait, maybe he used one of that fight and it just died really fast. It might have been that. When they had the cogs and the Sonic Wave before he died. I don't know. But either way, it wasn't significant.
I wish there was a way to check.
There was no, like, let's smoke gank rupture kind of deal.
I wish there was a log that perhaps one could look at to see. I don't think it's long enough.
That would be one long-ass log. Yeah. That thing would be like, it would have to print out of your computer. And you would have to read it on a scroll.
Printer over here and it just keeps printing. Dude, that's actually a great idea. Let's just check
you think that's a great idea? There's a constant printout of the combat log next to casters.
Do you know how funny would that be if you're doing, like, let's say we're on camera like we would be at home or at the house.
Let me see.
Let me check the tape real quick. Let me check the paper. Just like, so what happened?
Yeah, just incorrect. You are wrong. It was 37 damage.
Can you just imagine Slacks looking like he's got glasses on, just looking at the log, just like, no, you're wrong. That'd be pretty fun.
Well, alas, not quite yet. Did we even get a text? Am I crazy? Oh, just a sec?
Sec. Or SC.
game is back. Important Dota. It's South America.
Yep.
Mark.
It's only one slot, right, for South Americans to make it.
It is.
So even if Infamous win, they're not in yet. They have to win the grand finals, of course.
Yes.
And that's the big if, right? I mean, Midas Club Elite have a chance of taking this game and forcing that third game. Absolutely. We shall see if that will be the case. As the Arc Warden is going to become more and more annoying, and also Mandy as well, because he's going to have the repel on him. He's going to have a whatchamacallit,
And a who's a what's it?
a bloodstone. A bloodstone.
The other annoying thing is going to be, as you were saying earlier, though, the sieging of the towers is just so frustrating. It's Arc Warden, and you need to have a melee hero that does it. And Bloodseeker is not particularly amazing, especially if he buys like some of those half-utility items.
Yeah.
The Queen of Pain will have a hard time because of the evasion bubble. You need to have like killed everyone first, which can happen, but at least there's Avenge Aura to help the Bloodseeker once we get to that point in the game.
They're going to try to go for these tier 1s, though. I don't think there's any real...
Oh, there is a smoke from the Radiant. They want to use a hookshot play with the Storm Spirit, using that high mobility. They have a ward. They see Bloodseeker killing creeps. They'll be able to know if he TP's top
they
too.
smoke immediately. This is dangerous.
It's quite the smoke.
Are they going to find a hero alone near the
Smoke
shrine?
on smoke. I don't want to go there. Don't go to the shrine,
I'm pretty
team.
sure Infamous lose this fight because there's just a
Stay out of the shrine.
odd man advantage, if you'd call it that. It's an odd man rush.
Oh, you're seen. You're spotted.
He actually canceled the epicenter. They're all dead. He canceled the epicenter. He was channeling it. I heard it. And he canceled it in the trees as he blinked it force.
Oh, is that what it was?
So he got a little ahead of himself and fed his life away.
Oh, and they're like, well, there's a ward.
Well, that's not great for Infamous.
Yeah, that was super awkward. They were like, well, as long as there's an Omni not next to this dude, we can kill him. But then there was. So, and he said the epicenter was there too, but probably would have lived anyway. Even if he had it off right when it mattered.
Right. I don't think it would have been an issue. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, that was kind of awkward. I think they were thinking like, all right, why would they be, all grouped up when we don't have our Bloodseeker? He's showing on the map. It doesn't look like we're ganking them, so maybe he won't be expecting it. Obviously, that did not work out the way that they had planned.
All right. Well, the good news is that Infamous is not having any issues taking these tier 1s down. They did lose their own tier 1s, but it's not like the Arc Warden is coming to defend this.
Dude, I haven't seen him in forever.
Arc Warden is just farming.
He's just doing his thing, making some clones. Why is he? Oh, wait. Why is he like that? I don't understand.
It's double.
Oh, his TP's on cooldown. Never mind. That's why.
Yes, exactly. There's no reason to use it.
Yeah, you use it for like ancients or something like this. Okay, neat.
Oh
my God, look at this little bubble. This guy's a practiced Arc Warden player. He had that bubble like the perfect spot for. Not that one. Don't look now. The last time it was really good.
I've seen everything. It's too late. All right, we're going to go for a trade, it looks like. Infamous will head bottom. Of course, Midas Club Elite are heading top. The game as it is right now is very even. It's like barely 500 net worth advantage for Midas, and that's not anything really. It'll start coming out of control pretty soon when the Arc Warden really starts getting farmed with Maelstrom and pushing in waves and travel.
This whole trading tower thing is pretty funny at this point.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, all right, we're going to kill bottom. You guys kill top. Okay. That's like the third tower in a row. It's the exact same thing. No one wants to fight. No one wants to play some Dota, which is really good, I think, for the Radiant, considering these guys had a safe lane Sand King. It's, I think, just wants to kill heroes nonstop, and he hasn't really been given that opportunity. Like, he's doing okay. He's like 3-1-2 or something now.
He definitely could do better.
But it's just like he just wants to be like nonstop killing people.
It's not easy for him.
And he should be, because you're on the desert map, so he should be buffed, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, this is where Scorpions thrive.
Yeah, this is his time. It's his place, even. Invis Rune gonna find our clockwork.
Just so. They will see the Sand King.
Oh no,
that's a bit awkward.
Bail.
He's having a rough bit of... what was I going to say?
Oh, they breathed on the Omni too.
So, again, we talked about this Bloodseeker pick and how good it was at one point in time, and now it's just...
It's not done much.
Not doing it.
0-4-2.
It is not doing it. He is, however, got a lot of money. He was thinking about buying a Midas, and now he's like, maybe I'll just go KeyArena.
If there was a prediction for how many ruptures will it be by 25 minutes, the answer 0-2 would currently be correct in your predictions.
We wouldn't have actually.
No, we would be quite wrong. Oh, it's another double bubble. Silence up that clone. There you go.
Get him the money.
Get that money. Oh, it's going to expire. Or just too
no.
much damage to you. Haha.
All right, well.
An annoying hero.
Ban that hero next game if it does get to that point. They still can win for Infamous, but they're in a bit of a rough position for sure. They're in a bit of a pickle. And we shall see if they can get out of that pickle.
Balance the scale.
All right, well, there's 1,400 gold on this King Tech, a Sand King. There is an Orchid, and now the beginning of a Lincoln Sphere for this Queen of Pain. A lot of other items coming out, but
Oh, it's the clone.
go get him, boys.
Time to go wait, where'd he go? Did he die?
Right, is he?
Oh, it's top, I see.
He's dead. Oh, oh.
Oh my god, the
God, he's
invade.
so good, actually. He's not going to get it. He didn't get
Dude,
it.
he actually
And
almost
he's gonna
died.
Die, or almost die. Yeah, he had to stick up. Tempest double. Oh, Arc Warden, pretty good hero. And now, like, they can just go mid and bottom. There's no reason for them not to. This game is looking, after seeing that, this game is looking rough.
It's just ridiculous. It's 100% evasion. I find that so funny. Just all the time. 100% evasion. Excellent.
Link Burrow to come out, but there's no follow-up to come through. His fucking AI is going up. The Flux will come in. The hook shot is forcing himself out. Sandstorm will go, and the Dust on top of it all. He's pretty tanky, but not enough. Sonic Wave does come out. Now they're going to go for a silence, but here comes that Guardian Angel, and Matthew's going to fall next. It looks like, oh, stolen by Matthew, but he's going to take down the Earth Charge. So it's actually going to be a 2-for-0. There's no real way they can do any further harm to Midas Club Elite at this point. So they're all going to get out, and yeah, they can't do anything. Infamous can't really do anything whatsoever.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not looking good for a quick 2-0 here for Infamous.
Certainly not.
The net worth lead isn't getting too out of control, and look how much Bloodseeker has bounced back, though. And he's going to go for the Radiant, so this is pretty much the standard build at this point. Pretty good in terms of a split push game as well. Hasn't felt super impactful. There's some cool stuff about it, though, when you think about like that AoE damage in a team fight. If there's actually 5 enemies, the value of you burning those people and then increasing your own speed is pretty sick.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
And then the evasion, well, you know, take that, Arc Warden, a little bit of evasion going your way as well. He opts in towards the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, honestly, he's going to kill everybody else, so I don't want to.
That's a cool play. He's up here, like, near the actual clone, hoping that people will think, like, oh, there's no one up here, and then they can just jump with the Storm and the Clockwork. They're, like, trying to bait, and the 3 of them come out. But instead, Storm runs into a Queen of Pain up here. The hookshot misses, actually runs into his own Storm Spirit. Mandy will be fine, though. He just
Very
keeps off
awkward.
armor. Unless King Tekken can find him being greedy here.
Is he thirsted? Do they see him?
Where's that Observer? Oh, the Observer. He still sees him. King Tekken's going to get the kill. Hey, no?
Oh, they almost had him. Instead, they will try to find another. It's going to be a Grave probably coming up with all as well. Oh, the 2-man cogs. Grave. He graved himself. He didn't even need to grave the other guy. That's how easy that was. Smato gets himself
That might have
killed.
been an art style grave. There's a potential art style grave right there.
Yes, I think so. It is looking. I know it's only a 4K lead, but oh, watch, fucking is just gonna kill Matthew right now. Tempest double comes out, and
Oh, the raindrop. It might save him.
magnetic shield, not enough. Now Made is gonna find Excel.
Guaranteed. First phase ban.
This is banned. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. This hero is banned. It is definitely banned. Fun stuff. Midas Club Elite, they're looking to continue to. They've got everything they need. They could probably go back to Roche, get Aegis, and they can start. That's how this has swung in the past couple of minutes. Maybe they'll wait for the Orchid up onto the Storm Spirit. They keep asking for seconds.
Clean this one on up. There is the potential.
So we shall see. Infamous are holding on. 6K
Yeah.
net worth down.
Oh, team speak.
TS
Issue should have used Discord.
Yeah.
.gg/moonducktv.
You can actually use multiple servers if one of them is bad in Discord. Whereas if you use TeamSpeak, it's just the one server.
You're done.
That's it. I do think Radiance is going to be helpful, but We're going to see a lot more of this, right? We're going to see Arc Warden, Shadow Blade up, kill both supports, and then the fight ends, pretty much. So, I mean, it comes down to positioning from Infamous. They're not going to get a whole lot of farm now because they're about to lose their last outer tower, and they will not be able to get outside of the base, I don't think.
I go.
All right, well, we'll see.
Seems both teams needed the pause anyway, so. Fine. Blade mail done for the clockwork. Makes their fighting even easier. Stolen Ancients now from Mandy. Yeah, he's gonna ditch. Took a couple. He's out.
Fucking A's going for Orchid. Pretty good against enemies here. Especially Queen of Pain. You get that on the Queen of Pain, all of a sudden you blow her up pretty easily. Shadow Blade and your Tempest Stubble. So yeah, they're in a good spot. I don't want to keep harping on it, but there's not much else to say. We haven't talked much about Mandy. He's getting an Orchid too, so 2 Orchids for this team, it looks like. And he's very close. There's the Radiance, though, and that is one way to do it. And as soon as they get it, they smoke up. They want to head top it already. Mandy has pieced out. He ball lightnings away immediately, and he's just gone.
Oh, that's right. Everyone is pinging this cliff like absolute crazy. I've seen both teams, so I think there's an understanding from the Radiant that there is a dire ward there, and the Radiant are just like, I don't know why they're so obsessed with it, but the Radiant definitely know that there's dire vision in that part of the map. Now past the Roche Pit, they keep on looking, but Radiant are way too smart for this. They're going to do their own wraparound smoke and say, hey, they're going to probably come back. They'll do this loop. They'll come back this way. If we can go up here and loop around behind them, maybe that's sort of a play. Or they're going to spot people in their vision anyway, like this guy right here.
Yep. They probably will find somebody on the Radiant side.
Oh.
Maybe not. Actually,
Dazzle likes my route. He wants to go this way, but everyone else they're ditching Dazzle. They're like, bruh.
See you later, dude.
Pico, you're as dumb as that Trump Packs guy. That is not where we're going to go.
All right. Again, though, Midas are pretty far out. They're starting to take a lot of map control. I don't think we have any gems yet, and we're probably not going to have any for a long time, too.
The frustrating thing about playing against Arc Warden is that when you both dance around in circles with a smoke gank like that, Arc Warden is pushing 2 lanes.
Yep. He is just farming.
And now he's an Orchid.
Invisibility.
He literally just started buying that. He has it already. Farms so fast. DPM is like 600 right now. It's going to get higher as the game progresses. What does the Storm have to get? It does. One like bad fight here, and I'm pretty sure it's just loot.
I only hit these Greaves like so early too, by the way. Like, hit them like at the same time as the Queen of Pain, basically. The Orchid.
They're gonna find this same thing where he heals himself.
He's forced that.
They're actually not gonna try to fight this. They were looking for the T. Oh, that's the real one.
Go team.
Well, they're gonna turn their attention instead towards this guy. He's gonna go for the TP. Rupture will come through. They needed a burrow. They couldn't find it. They didn't have the lift either. Oh my god. That was their one chance. Well, maybe not one, but that was a chance to grab that kill and make things a whole lot easier on them.
Pretty frustrating when everything's on cooldown. You're just like, please, someone, there must be something left, and there's nothing.
I mean, it's just the supports don't have nearly enough mobility because they're poor as all hell.
Yeah. It's true.
But that does at least get them a kill on the Dazzle. I know, a big one. Wow, shocking, but it's something at this point. Oh, Infamous. It's we're slowing down after that. We'll see if there's not another engagement or Roche attempts or something in the near future. Good call though for Mandy to jump out immediately as soon as they went in. They're like, this is not the right play. We're near their 2-3 tower. There's no reason for us to do this. And he TP's out instantly.
I wonder if he's really going to go Lotus over Lincoln's. What's the benefit there?
I can see it. I've seen it a few times, I think.
You can turn off the silence on yourself without needing anyone else to help if you do get silenced. Just because there's enough stuff to pop the Lincolns that you're under the assumption they can just deal with it anyway. So, I guess that makes sense. However, he can't Lotus himself once the Hex comes out from Tomato. So, there's some risk to it.
Infamous are so scared. They have no smoke. I don't think they're planning on smoking. They're sitting together. Yeah, that's not a smoke. That's raindrops.
Oh, he's going Lincoln's. My mistake. Tomato. Not going for a site. Lincoln's pretty good this game.
The scan will connect. Mandy will walk. He's got the ability to ball lightning. The vision should have spotted him. He's got his ball lightning over to Roche. They won't actually go for it. He's just heading back to mid with 16 Bloodstone charges. He can just kind of jump around the map as he pleases. Send the real Arc Warden down bottom. The Tempest double is on corner for 8 seconds, and I don't know. This is, again, slowing down. At this point, we're 28 minutes in. It feels like it's a lot longer, just based off the fact that there's not much going on.
It's our Warden Dota. Like, so everyone just has so many creeps to hit because lanes are pushing in everywhere that it can be difficult to find a good fight. No one really wants to smoke. Dire can't force engagements. Radiant don't want to bother. They just want to like keep pushing these waves in until they've closed them into like this area, and then focus in on the Roche, use that to take a tier 3, then kill the shrines. Just flowchart Dota.
It is, but
Playing it safe. I mean, that's what it's all about at this point. You're one loss away from going down into the lower bracket of the playoffs and handing Infamous a grand final berth.
That's fair. Although, nope, that's kind of.
Although,
I thought he was gonna. I keep seeing this freaking like dot of the map. I'm like, oh, way out of position, and then realizing he's not out of position at all because it's double. King Tekka sandstorming. They're trying to jump on him. The Burrow strike will fall off. King Tekka is alone. He will force himself out. And as you mentioned, they're really just being. They don't want to force a fight for Infamous. It's kind of like Midas are looking around. They're trying to find farm and maybe pickoffs, but that's about it. It's letting they're letting the Arc Warden farm, and he's building it to a Mjolnir, I believe, and there it is. So what else do you need in order to be confident as a Arc Warden?
I don't know. I feel like they need to start working on this Roach soon because they're farming so quickly on the Dire that they need to start thinking about Arc Warden items for like, and like he's got the Mjolnir, so it's just a lot, again, more damage and some quicker sieging and stuff like that. But I'm just starting to get a little concerned about these Dire heroes. Like the net worth lead's actually dropping despite the fact they have this Arc Warden, and then if they can actually find the single target damage, maybe he could use something defensive. But it seems Arc Wardens, of course, don't really care about that because when it's on your main hero, that's just a waste of your clone for the most part. Although it wouldn't hurt to have something to defend your clone a little more. It's just gonna TB it down bottom, push the wave, haha, Mjolnir, give it to a creep. Great stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, that creep's in the back line now, though. GG. Useless shield. Oh my god.
Well, it's not clear that. They're doing their best to keep these waves pushed in. But you're right, though. I'm surprised. You mentioned that they wanted to push the waves before they go to Roche, but I'm surprised that even though Roche isn't pushed in, they haven't gone for it, because I guess they don't have really armor reduction, so it would actually be kind of difficult.
It does feel like they're a lot stronger, though, in terms of like Roche fighting.
Right,
with
exactly.
The Omni Knight and everything. However, one Sand King or one Blood Right, even with the big silence, could spell disaster for them. It is a pretty big cast range. Bloodseeker. Oh, and bottom lane again. Tries the TB, but this time able to just kill the creep, so that'll be another 45 seconds. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
I think he tried TBing his normal hero.
You must be correct.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Is that like the ultimate bait?
I don't know, maybe.
I know he'll kill it, so I'll send it next.
That's too much. That's the next level. That's too much of a next
Too many levels there. Gotta get an elevator.
That's too Ben Haas will have his Mantis style. Useful against Dwarfage. There's a lot of big items coming out, like Lotus Orb for the Omni Knight, and then Storm has his Lotus Orb now. He actually did go for it. They're picking it up. No one can spear. And then there's a Blade Mail on the Clockwork too. So Thalakor is having a pretty good game. Yalakor, whatever the.
Where's the body?
Slow and steady for Midas Club Elite. At some point, we're gonna see things.
You know, I could really go for like a 120-minute game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that other one looked really fun.
It was. Let me tell you, the one that you. I'm not talking about the Empire Vega game, but the.
Oh,
MP,
that's what I was talking about.
The MP whatever game was fantastic. Real great stuff. They have a ward. They will spot out the Storm Spirit. They are not feeling confident to go and try to kill him. They're just farming at this point. They are doing their damnedest to keep all the waves out. Somebody's going to have to make a move at some point, and that would be great, if possible. But right now, they're not, and that's not great. Buying bots, who I think, Bloodthorn for the Arc Warden. Still has one more slot if he sells his Ring of a Kill. I'm surprised he hasn't gone like Hurricane Flight. He's again the attack ring. Why don't you compound it and get in even more?
Oh, yeah, it is pretty good, but he's also not fighting yet, so I don't think it matters.
Thorn picked up.
Good God.
There's the actual King Tekka, and now we'll build into the BKB.
Oh, he farms so quickly.
He is.
Right, that Aghanims is nice, though. If he can line up a long enough burrow strike.
They're going now. watch how fast this thing dies when you use this type of stuff.
Yeah, I forgot he doesn't even need. Well, the Bloodthorn definitely makes it much faster. Is he just saving the Tempest Double? Yeah, he's gonna keep it.
Getting hit. He's not putting 9 minutes to it. There it is. Roshan ages up for Mandy. And we will see them push out the waves and go for a attempted push.
Be Manta next. So slightly defensive item there. Or fucking A. And a little bit more survivability, just in case he actually does get jumped or focused or make it more difficult for the Bloodseeker to get the proper rupture off. Again, feels like it's been the whole game without one. But he is still really fine, and the Midas, or rather the Radiance, is making that even quicker.
He needs BKB next. He's getting closer and closer. Oh, top lane. Is that the Tempest Double?
That's a real Arc Warden right there. No, it's not. It's Tempest Double. It's the exact same thing on the minimap. Haha.
There's no...
Why is there? That's weird.
Oh, they'll change things. What a great hero. Meanwhile, Queen of Fame realizes this game is reliant on clearing out creep waves and buys one item that will help her do that job in terms of the Aghanim Scepter. There's some extra damage and shorter cooldown. 35.2 cooldown, in fact.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
And that's great and everything, but is it going to help them in team fights? Maybe.
It's a little bit more damage, right? It's all right.
It's just so weird because you don't see it that often anymore, right? Like, you see more Shivas, you see more other things.
It's true.
And Excel is dead.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Why did he go and do that? Why did he?
Shrine.
How dare he?
Yeah, and he got Orchided, and then, you know, the Shadow Blade, and he just died. It was great.
All right, well, 15 more seconds till the next clone is available.
This is, I'm sure, fair.
Time on the Aegis, still a lot. 3 minutes.
They're going to jump in. And you look at the map, you can't quite find him. The Orchid will go. The Blood Red is there as well. He has the Lord Sword with you instantly. Blood Red is before it comes through, he'll pull himself, like, actually heals himself. Burrow strikes himself, too. Pretty funny. He might lose his base if he's not careful. Sonic Wave to come in, the great purification, and fucking A will get the kill.
He just kills two people.
The most important hero, probably.
Kills his Venge by the shrine. He walks up. He's unstoppable. Kills the thing.
And they're gonna manage his shield. Man, he's gonna continue to jump. Buyback will come through from the sand. Blade Mail pushed back. They want to shoot the tower. They might find it. Telekinesis, they have to dust out. Only 4 will take it. And a rupture. We'll get. Actually, that's hilarious. He swapped him with the Lotus Robo. They will get the kill on the Clockwork and a great Burrow Strike. Sonic Wave, nicely done. Can they get anything else done with this? They'll get the Tempest Double. That's it. Can they find Lelis? He's got the Guardian Angel coming in. Mandy is now starting to go to work.
Oh, fucking A.
Ben Haas is looking for fucking A. And he's got. Oh no, that's not good.
The Manta, it didn't work.
No.
Did he Blood Rage him? And that healed him up? He did.
Did, yeah. But what happened was
Yeah.
Oh, he missed the Burrow Strike. Oh, this is
Wait. Find him now, though.
I don't think they can kill him. Maybe? He's getting low. Yeah, they got him, finally. A Wicked Six Spree taken down. It does cost the King Tech a buyback, of course.
Wow. Well, I did think he was going to
Radiant's top tower is
survive there, just because the army was hasted, but not able to get him.
So I think the Sinking got that kill. Oops. Oh, nope. They gave it to Shimano. Meanwhile, King Tech is getting jumped out by Mandy, however, not in time to get it off. And the Grief will go. The Lelis Pain will go through. Bouncing the Shadow Strike back and breaking the Lanky Spear, which is always fun. They're going to try to find him, but no, he's going to continue to jump away. That would be a huge kill if they could get it, but he's pretty fast, and he's already out of there with the ball lightning, so.
Just too survivable.
So while they got the kill onto the Arc Warden, and that does help them get back down to only a 6k deficit, it just feels like it's not enough. It's really difficult for them to kill the Arc Warden when there's all those abilities up for the Omni Knight, especially today.
At least they kept all their buildings intact.
True. 2-3 took slight amounts of damage. Not much. Well then.
don't know. There's not an easy path, man. It's just those supports are the key.
Benhaz really needs his BKB badly.
They need a halberd, I feel like, on this Bloodseeker next.
Oh,
maybe.
that could be good. I'm into it. Halberd's really good in this situation. Mono Sonic Wave to group wave top. 30-second cooldown, no big deal. They're going to sit in the tree line? No, they're good at taking back. I thought they would sit in the tree line and try to make something happen. That's not good. All right. They're actually doing a very good job staying in this game. When you have this Arc Warden, you feel
Hero
like...
is just ridiculous.
Yeah, you feel like you should be way further down. And he is very farmed. Don't get me wrong, but...
Like, he's about to get the ultimate orb, so he'll have a little bit of strength.
Oh, man, if they could
added
kill
into
him,
his
that
build.
would be gigantic. But everything like the
He's 2,000 HP, and look at his items. Like, his strength gain is that ridiculous that he buys things that have 0 strength, and he has 2k HP.
Dude, these scans are nuts.
He's more HP. Like, 475 health from a Bloodstone.
They've hit every single scan, I'm pretty sure. Every single one. And I know that the movements are pretty predictable, I think, for Infamous in certain circumstances, but, like, pretty good. I guess they had 2 wards, like, outside the base. They had, like, one here, and then, like, one over here.
Yeah, it is true. The scans have been pretty on point. This is more like that first game of Midas where it looked like they were always a step ahead. First series, rather, where they just kind of knew exactly what their opponents were up to the whole time. And I think they're so like themselves in this one. As the clone goes to high ground, and, well, they're going to try and deal with it.
Dude, it just did so much damage.
That is just
That tower's going to be
insane.
dead next Tempest double.
Oh, that would be too predictable. He's gone.
Alright, we're working on a BKB now for Benhaz. The next one's going to be done for King Tekka. In terms of other items, pipe maybe for the clockwork. Yeah, he's building into it. He's actually pretty close too.
Invisibility.
Boom, there it goes.
I like that. Try and get them high ground, make sure they don't get wall comboed by the Sand King.
Scott is the next choice for the Arc Warden, which is pretty big. So trying to make sure he takes some map control back. There is a gem for King Tekka, so they can start getting some map control. Excel's gonna die. He is definitely dead.
No.
Right.
Yeah. He's gone.
And
24 for
now
the Storm Spirit. Almost 25.
You probably push top now, don't you, and try to take a tower.
I think you definitely chill. You don't want to go too crazy, because you still have to deal with the Aegis. Is that Arc Warden drawing the circle saying, listen, live here. In this top quadrant until we approach, it's pretty much the play. About 10, 15 seconds or so until we're going to know when it spawns, and then they just camp someone, probably Dazzle in there.
He bought himself the tome just so he could get to that 25 patch with the 30% lifesteal. They will find the double. Evil Manta. The Ghost sets for help. 15 seconds might die. It will come through, and it finally gets dropped.
Storm, or rather, Clockwork just sits in the pit waiting for Storm's Aegis, but it's going to be a long time
Oh
until that
man,
thing
it
pops
is
up.
2.5 minutes.
We need a courier in there, I think. What's going on right now?
Arcane Rune for Storm.
Just on it.
As you mentioned earlier, though, the Arcane Rune does not affect the ball lightning travel.
Definitely still good. It's the activation it changes, I believe. It's still nice. The numerous zips and stuff.
Somebody else just bought a gem. I think it was the Radiant. Yeah, Pekko bought it.
30% lifesteal. Now that is a talent right there. Level 25 on the Arc Warden complete.
Dude, he's not unkillable, but like
He's feeling pretty unkillable. Bro strike mid.
I think
Oh,
if they
there's
find
no
the Sonic
Omni.
Wave, they need to find him. They will not get the kill in time, unfortunately. Actually, does get dropped. Benhaz gets the kill. I think it was from Rupture or something. I couldn't find it. Hookshot's coming now. They're trying to cover the retreat. They will find the Clockwork as well. The telekinesis is there. A double kill for Benhaz. They're trying to find a third, but unfortunately for them, Pekko is able to TP home in time. However, this gives finally the first bit of space Infamous have had seemingly in forever.
Yeah, they can rush.
I wonder how that storm died.
He hit him with the blade mail. Alright, now I am guessing he ruptured and got Lotus Orb. He did. He ruptured him while there's a Lotus Orb on the Storm Spirit. And then he blade mailed and ran.
Oh,
So he sent all the
my
damage
God.
back.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's not a good way, or not a good interaction for Storm Spirit.
That's next level.
We see that a lot against like Lycans, right? If a Lycan has more HP than the Bloodseeker, for example, he'll just the same situation happens.
Oh, poor Infamous. I hate to tell you guys, it's not up. I hate to tell you that. All right,
that's
nice.
actually game changing right there. Like if Roche was up, that would just be like they're back in control for Infamous. But instead, they have to win one more fight, and it's gonna be difficult.
It's not easy, that's for damn sure.
But they brought the lead back pretty close, and
Dude,
again,
like,
Bloodseeker's farming a lot.
At this point, the Arc Ward needs a Moon Shard and like the Scotty, and then it'll be 6 left, right? And so he's already pretty much at the top net worth that he's gonna have. This is more considerable. Toronto and the Super Ben's at odds. But that's really bad. That is very bad. He does BKB forces himself out. He might actually be able to live. Good hook shot, cock push. Obviously doesn't work as the guy has BKB. This is not good. Rupture coming out. Sonic Wave. He's in trouble. They get the kill. They turn it around. They'll drop the grave as well. Mandy down for 73. Epicenter coming in. Can they do anything else? Ben Haas is trying to fight. He wants fucking A, and he gets it. They've got 3. Can they get 4?
Oh, they found him with the wave.
They see him with the wave of terror, and now they will find Lois. No?
No, they didn't. It must have just nicked past him.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, that's that one fight they just won, though, buddy. Let me tell you. And Roche is up.
Omni couldn't do anything. He was a little bit too far. Couldn't even get there with the skills and the items.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Ben Haas.
They have vision of the pit, too, but what are they going to try and do?
Man, Mandy is just going too hard, I think, sometimes. Like, the Blood Right came out. They had no way of dealing with it.
He just died.
Yeah, he sure did. Dude, they're going to force buybacks. Wow.
Guys, this Bloodseeker was such a good pick.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good.
Trent, it was so good.
Look at him zoning.
All right, one buyback.
He's looking towards the Abyssal. So, buyback. Let's head immediately to Roche. Good Glimmer to make sure the initiation's not there.
Well, let's
Roche. Go.
They have waves there.
Guys, do you believe in a comeback story? Because I can't. I have a hard time cheering for Arc Ward. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, me too, man. But this is tough. There's a ward that's gonna spot Lelis moving up with Mandy and Pekko, though. They know this is coming. Can they do this in time? It's getting lower and lower and lower. They've got the Indus Rune over there as well. Mandy's not chipping in. The flare will come through. No hooks will follow up. They will grab the Aegis and cheese.
Arc Ward down. It's not worth. Now, on the other hand, I can also cheer for the Radiant because there have been some fantastic wards laid by the Radiant. I have noticed. Like this one now in the mid lane sitting here. There was a ward up here that spotted King Tekka and allowed them to initiate and almost.
Matthew almost walked by it. He should have warded it. He didn't. Found that illusion. Get him, Mandy.
Generally, just great wards on both sides today.
Yeah, I think so too.
Midas Club Elite had a couple amazing wards in their first series too, where they just like won the game off of vision placed by that bounty hunter.
All right, so here's the thing. You have this Aegis. You have now brought the lead back in your favor, but you have a Tempest double to deal with. If you keep the lanes not pushed out, if the lanes are in any poor position, that Tempest double, I know he's only alive for like 30 seconds or something like that, but
yeah,
he
there's
can
a
easily
risk.
take a building.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's something to keep in mind. And then, of course, Mandy's just like cutting the group wave.
Yeah, and even with all the mobility that you've now started to get with these richer supports, it can be more difficult.
Let me ask a question.
Actually, they don't even have the mobility. It's still just the Glimmer and the higher levels and swap. Oh, he's a hookshot stolen. Ooh, that's big.
That's huge. How long does he have it for?
Pretty long time. Like a third
30,
duration left.
Minute left, maybe.
Yeah, about a minute.
Mandy dies again. This game is not, I wouldn't say over, but it becomes very difficult. He has still 5 Bloodstone charges, so that kind of helps a little bit, but like he just bought back.
Yeah.
And dying again would pretty much, he's level 25, so it would put him at like a almost 2-minute respawn time. And they would have to probably do it at, if they could get him like at the enemy base.
They would be in serious trouble if he would die.
All right, Scotty is up though for fucking A, which makes him that much tankier and that much harder to kill. 13 armor surprisingly for Arc Ward. I feel like there'd be more, but they are gonna continue to push in.
I wonder if there's a potential play. No, they're not gonna go for it. There was a potential play with this vision here. They might have went for a TP cancel, but not opting towards it. And,
the shrine, or rather, the glyph will be used. Fucking A.
I'm gonna get caught by Clockwork.
I'll take the 2-3 tower in the meantime. Back at home. He did steal magnetic field for Rubik, which is not bad at all. Actually stole from the double.
That's
Tomato find Lelis. Oh no, he blinked over him. Tomato, buddy.
Jebaited.
I guess so. He might have just thrown into him.
He's still looking for some creeps. Eat him up, but the gem really helping that situation, right? Like they made sure there's no wards. We can also be back home and be safe. Place them up here on the high ground and place them over here too.
Oh, they have vision of Mandy. They have vision of Mandy.
Gem.
Oh, they're not going to go for him now. That's too dangerous, I think. In that
Push the
scenario.
wave. Supports are back here. What
Yeah.
is he trying to farm up?
Mandy? I don't know.
No, the Excel. Just the Lincolns or something?
He's been trying to get this, I think it's been Lotus Orb for literally
Oh, yeah.
ever.
It's,
He's been trying to get this Lotus Orb since minute, like, 0.
got a
pretty much.
plate mail on there, eh?
I mean, he's not too far off, man. That could be a huge turnaround item for them. That's the big thing. They have this lead with their supports having pretty much nothing, but then again, you look at Pekko and you're like, well, I don't know about that. This Dazzle pick is actually not done as much as you would. We haven't really talked about the Dazzle, like, ever, right?
Yeah, you're pretty right. I don't remember many needs for the Graves or anything. I think he had some nice glimmers and stuff, but for the most part, like, when they were winning fights, it was just Omni, easy kind of plays. It was a lot of just, like, botched initiations, I felt like, from Infamous that, like, generally Dazzle, of course, comes in to shine when it's, like, these crazy initiations and, oh, the Grave! And then the fight gets turned around, but
yeah,
no turnarounds were required in the early games. So.
No.
Dazzle's just been kind of doing his thing. Again, amazing wards have been laid down by them for sure.
That is true. They have slowed down the Arc Warden in terms of him getting across the map. That is for sure. Aegis is going to last for only a minute longer, and I think that means that Infamous are not going to try anything. I think they just want to try to gain as much of an advantage as they can. It has gone from 6K, or it was pretty much like a, let's look at the graph actually. It was almost a 10K network advantage for Midas at some point. That has now turned into a 10K plus advantage for Infamous. So that's a bit surprising.
Yeah, that is, it's this Radiance in the Bloodseeker that farms so much. Yeah. Tekka can't really do anything against him.
This is the 10th.
Yeah, they know.
I don't think they've gotten the gold from the Tempest once.
Yeah, it dies very quickly. It times out, rather, very quickly.
Silver Edge is the choice for the Arc Warden, which is
very good. Probably the Bloodseeker is the best one, just reducing his overall damage and stuff from everything, as well as just his passives. And then the even the Queen of Pain would be fine to break, honestly. You just reduce their damage. Team fights.
By the way, the Hex is done for the Sand King.
Oh, really? Now
Yeah.
that is quite the choice.
Yeah, it sure was.
He has a 9-second BKB still, so that was his first one. The game-turning fight.
Mono is going Refresher, and he almost got it. Aegis is now gone. Cheese is up and ready to go.
Oh, he switched to Mjolnir right after you said that, actually.
Did he?
Yeah, I just like saw him change his mind.
That's
looking for a little bit more push,
Probably fine to deal with, like, the Tempest double illusions, I guess. And
Fall
also-
back in case you lose the racks, too.
Yeah.
Oh, and gonna keep going on the top lane here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Bladed. He's just gonna go straight to
Dire's
the
top
3
tower is
It's
under
back.
attack.
But wait, I'm still scared. Like, if they didn't get there, would you have gotten it? It looked like it was
Probably.
dropping.
Yeah,
Or like
he would have. I'm pretty sure he would have gotten it.
That's terrifying.
It is the scariest thing.
It's actually so weird.
It's like playing against Io Tiny.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of thing. I don't even know which one's better. In this, Matthew is actually 4,000 gold into an Aghanim section. He's literally like 100 gold away from that's insane. They're gonna have Axe Rubik. And what is good?
That
in this
is
game?
nice.
Hookshot, GA.
Yeah,
good.
Hookshot's huge. Omni spells are huge, especially Purification. I think that's the best one.
What if you get
Or Repel. Any Omni spell.
What if you get the Shallow Grave?
Purification is like the early game spell, but then the other one's great.
No, it's
Shallow
just
Grave?
Shallow Grave AoE.
Oh, yes.
That'd be pretty funny.
Holy shit. That'd be so fun. Like with the Mjolnir actually proccing from the Arc Warden, he actually does a lot of AoE damage. That'd be kind of cool.
Did he find that point booster? Oh my god, he has enough for
He
it.
annihilated that shrine. I think you buy that without buyback, but he has to get to the secret shop, which is not easy at the current moment. Oh, Bloodseeker.
Manny, this is not the play, I believe.
Careful, careful.
This is so crazy.
He's holding that rupture. He's not
He actually
popping
just
it.
got so much money. That was a giant wave, by the way.
There's an Abyssal Blade on this guy, though, and Dazzle's in trouble.
They don't see Pekko yet, I don't think.
Oh, it's all in contact. Does
Good
he go
glimmer
higher?
fade.
He knows.
Now he knows, yeah. I think he's dead, I'm pretty sure. Hex will do the job, and this is a dead hero. They immediately go to another lane. You can see the Tempest double TPs into the mid lane, and that'll be that. And now he can grab this Aghanim Scepter. Or Lotus Orb, I guess. He completely changed his mind again. Don't want that. Lotus Orb's better. Got it. I mean, it is.
There's a lot of stuff to surge off. He's the Aghanim Scepter. Maybe he's just too concerned. He's just going to get immediately silenced and focused down every time.
Rupture? Mandy, did he go for the GP?
No. He does not have one.
They've
They
already
know
used
that.
Burrow, by the way. He has Hex,
He's
though.
in trouble.
There's the, yeah, he might be dead. They need to get the Omni here. He's nowhere close. He denies himself. Dead for 90 seconds
they
without
know.
buyback right now,
Oh god,
Trent.
look at those lines, dude. Immediately.
Go,
Boom.
Go.
This damn Arc Warden.
There's
Finally
pushing
turning
bottom.
up in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man.
Did they get him? Oh, he shot his
Sneaky.
way. Oh, they almost caught him.
Oh, but look who it is instead.
They would rather probably have the clockwork hit. Now they wouldn't.
I mean, it's a hell of a lot easier to kill.
Yeah, that's for sure. And he is dead. He does have buyback, though. Meanwhile,
Don't get too distracted, though.
they find fucking A who's like, I want to clear out these creep waves, but guess what? It's still backdoor protected, buddy. You can't do jack. However, they are going to try to. He is fine. Almost.
Okay.
The
He
uphill miss
almost died.
actually saved his life.
Dire's bottom barracks are
All
under
right, we're getting distracted from the base, ladies and gentlemen. They're not going to find it.
Yeah,
I know, they don't have a
can't-
choice.
The wave is pushed in too far bottom. However, Pekko might be dead.
This is a familiar sight.
Pekko is mega dead.
he is.
I don't know if that was necessary.
I mean, he's like, why would they do this? They must be gone, right? I'm going to go D-Ward.
All right, so they still have no storm buyback for 30 seconds, or rather, no storm in 30 seconds. They actually might get this tier 3 tower.
Yeah, they definitely do. They have glyph
Can they
for
get
the
more?
rags.
Oh ho, magnetic field! Wow. But we
Get
just
the
go
cheese.
inside maybe.
They're gonna get
racks unless they glyph it, and they did not. Which I don't know why they're not clipping it. But okay. Maybe they're saving it for the tier 3. I don't know what's going on.
Too many buttons for Arc Warden to hit.
Yeah, well, that's first set of racks going to Infamous. And what was a game that I thought was almost 100% going to Midas Club Elite. Turns out I don't know anything about Arc Warden, buddy.
That magnetic field is super helpful to steal, actually. Rubik is really good against Arc Warden.
And they're going to take the shrines.
Wow,
too.
that's actually crazy. What a good counter against Arc Warden if you steal magnetic field. Like, if you're sieging and you just place it on your Queen of Pain while or your Bloodseeker while he's inside their bubble, right? Then the Arc Warden can't hit you. So I was looking at the Queen of Pain, I was like, man, she is not getting hit at all.
Dude,
And I thought it was the armor.
Another reason to make Rubik first.
Yeah, I thought he stole Weave because I was looking and I was like, how is this Queen taking no damage? I thought she had an insane armor, but it was simply
Oh,
that.
they found Mandy again. The Orc, and they need the Hex. They'll find it, the Sonic Wave. He's about to fall one more time. 91 seconds on the sideline for the Storm Spirit. And that could very well be game. They have all of the waves pushed out bottom. Is a bit of.
Remember when
troublesome, but-
Dazzle came to kill that ward, guys, and he died, and he's like, oh, well, you know, that's why. They're important. And the ward lived, and they lose.
All right, but this is happening right now. They need to keep somebody home.
I think you go for the GG. Is that the bad play against Arc Warden? What do I know?
This
You
is
can
the real.
you
This
definitely
is,
get
this
the
is the
second.
real Arc Warden, though. Like he can
I
stay
mean-
here for indefinitely.
Yeah, but they know that at least get these racks first. Right? Yeah. So now they can go back and save everything that might be.
Oh, he's epicenting. Wow, that's how much he wants this epicentering and hexing. Oh, this is creep. Oh no, fucking Ace here. Throw strike to come out. They know this is the real one. He's actually making so much space because back home they have gotten megas, and that is the job well done. I don't think they even care if they lose this Naylor Rex, and they're not going to. That's a good attempt from fucking A, but Infamous are showing that they might be the better team here.
Oh,
the Eula Scepter keeping him alive. The Burrow Strike. They've got another hero. They've got the lift. Can they get it off in time? Matthew cannot get there. He doesn't have the uphill vision.
He's got the gem, though.
Ooh, lift. He needs
Team.
more help. Where's my team?
He's got a Manta. This guy's going to annihilate him, I think. Guys, don't all feed Dark Warden.
Oh, here we go. Tomato coming in. They got him. Dead for 99. He does have buyback.
We got the full squad here this time.
He buys back instantly. He's like, screw this. We have Mandy back there. There's still a chance for Midas Club in this game, despite being down megas. I will say that much.
Yeah, can never count out the Arc Warden.
Oh, man, this turned into quite the game at the end here, buddy.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a Arc Warden game for about 40 minutes.
Bit of a snoozer for a
Yeah.
while there, for sure.
It gets tough.
Nobody will dispute that. Even Midas Club Elite fans will not dispute the fact that it was turning into a snoozer.
Okay. Well played snoozer at that.
Yes.
I'll give him that.
There's a lot of back and forth action to be sure, but
It's definitely one of those examples of the execution lineup kind of a deal where it's tough, right? You know, it looks insane and overpowered, but there's a reason not every team plays these Arc Warden heroes and stuff, is that if you... It's caused the trouble in this game for them, right? Where he's just died so many times in a row that it's... And that part of that might be the fact that he's a little under-farmed compared to where he would be.
right.
Just because Arc Warden absorbs so much of the lane.
Yeah. I don't,
It's like playing with a Nog on your team.
right, yeah, that's true. It's just so much damage. Because you're pushing in one wave every like 45 seconds. It's just pushed straight in.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever get to your side of the field. And then you have Mandy taking creep camps and jungle camps, and of course the other Arc wouldn't do the same thing. So you're not getting as much from as you maybe would like. I gotta say, and another person.
Dude, how many cheeses do we got here? Everyone's just dropping cheeses all over the place. Excel's another one. Gotta say, what's ours?
King Tech is just A1.
Yeah.
But the Omni Knight has had not as great of the impact I think as he would have liked.
Well, he's got this Blink Dagger now, so he's trying to, like, he's just in the found.
I mean, he needs to be, he's not been in the right position to help. Honestly, I don't even think he needs to take a fight over this. But they're going to try. Sonic Wave will come out, that'll push him back up. Burrow Strike's come through as well. Max Shield getting gone. They have Mandy in the back line with a strike coming out as well. Meanwhile, lots of lag coming in. Ben Hot's trying to fight. He has the Aegis. There's telekinesis if they get Mandy. I think they get the game, but I don't think they will grab him. Maybe not. They break up that Lotus Orb, and Tabano's trying to man fight him. There's the Orchid, and that will do the job. I spoke too soon. With Mandy dead for 92, I don't know if they can do anything. They're going to lose the Clockwork as well. He doesn't have buyback. 2 down for nothing for Infamous. Tier 4 tower, only 1 left. Fucking A is trying his damnedest. Burrow Strike narrowly misses. The Sonic Wave will come through. That'll keep him in the well a bit longer.
Bloodseeker, the objective gamer.
On the Sand King, there is going to be a buyback from him as soon as he goes down. They're trying to fight. Ancient is at half health. They will go for the epicenter. They need only a couple more auto attacks. They have the magnetic field to keep them alive. But GG is called, and that is it. Infamous will move on to the grand finals. They did a 2-0 up against Midas Club Elite in a very well-fought game. Midas Club Elite, they will go down to the lower brackets. Wow, that was a game.